Welcome back. Wife of the Kwara State Governor Omolewa Ahmed has advocated an enactment of a law that will get mothers to take their children to health facilities for vision screening before enrollment in public schools. The governor's wife says the screening is free and will help prevent cases of blindness. She said vision is important from a young age and appealed to all the state's ministries to key into the program.
Some of these cases probably could have been avoided, and they would have lived a better life if they had vision. So it is very, very important as mothers, as we have seen immunizing our children as a key thing to their livelihood. If possible, like is a law, anytime you want to enroll a child in school, they will ask you to present the immunization card. I think eye screening also should be put in that school law, so that every child that is of school age, we are sure that the vision has been screened.
Well, criminals will no longer be able to hide around major parks and roundabouts in Port Harcourt to perpetrate their acts. Governor Nyesom Wike made this announcement during a meeting with the Council of Elders and Chiefs from Umukoro community of the state. The governor, who lamented the state of things around one of the state's major link roundabouts, said the ultra-modern park, which is near completion, will serve as an alternative for street traders.
We decided that whatever it requires, we won't just go and push out the people who are trading on the streets because of hunger. But we can't continue to allow it to be so. So we took the bull by the horn to acquire that parcel of land that is there and to build a modern market and motor park at the same time. It's going to be the best. Anybody who has gone there will see. You would think it's Julius Berger that's doing that work. So, and that will now give way. Nobody will be in that roundabout again. The markets going to Elibolo and Mabokolosi, where you have the Bori Camp defense, that will not allow. And will also allow, look what I've said, is that those of them who are there will allow community to also have stake. But you support us so that a lot of criminals around there, we will not allow them to continue to be there.
Residents of Upper New Market area in Onitsha, Anambra State, southeast Nigeria, have been hit by a major fire disaster after a petrol tanker fell and burst into flames. The inferno, which occurred near Dennis Memorial Grammar School in the commercial city, is said to have engulfed over 7 buildings, including a bank and other office structures. According to our correspondent, men of the State Fire Service and security operatives have been drafted to the scene of the incident and battled the flames for hours to put out the inferno. No life was reportedly lost in that disaster.
Houses, cars, and several property worth millions of naira destroyed by the fire, and residents are thrown into shock. It was a night of disaster for residents of Upper New Market Road in Onitsha, Anambra State. According to eyewitnesses, the tragic incident, which started at about 8 p.m. on Wednesday, occurred when a tanker laden with diesel tried to negotiate the DMG roundabout and lost balance.
Building where past 7.
My street is affected. The first building upstairs and the shops below it got burned. Even our street wanted to catch fire, but the men there stopped it with sands and water due to the boreholes we have there.
Being a commercial road, several corporate and commercial outlets were not spared. Firefighters and other security agencies were on hand to ensure things do not go out of hands.
We have been able to collaborate efforts to ensure that the crowd is actually put under check and that there is no stealing of any sort or looting of valuables of individuals and corporate entities.
Well, until we go into investigation, we may not know what has happened, but as a good driver, he should be able to maneuver this roundabout. But as at now, we cannot tell what actually led to the falling of the tanker.
The state government describes the incident as unfortunate.
But fortunately, we don't have any fatalities. Persons showed up, walked to rescue people trapped in the buildings. In the Herculean task, many fellows, the police, the civil defense, they've been working all evening. And in the pool of Onitsha, the citizens themselves have stood up to the challenge. We are grateful to so many who have worked. The big tankers, our collaboration, our task force with Delta State also was part of the effort this evening. We are grateful for so many who have sacrificed their time and shown bravery this evening.
Although no life was lost, residents are seeking for the implementation of the urban planning laws that discourages siting of certain business investments such as filling stations within residential areas.
That's news across Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I'm Joke Rogers.